Hey guys, Jsnow with a mass manipulation deck. If you're looking for an very detailed, write-up about this deck, you can check it out in the description below. There's a Reddit thread about it, so this is not 100% my deck, because I looked at the Reddit thread, took out some pieces, and decided, alright, here's the matchup that works for me. So if you want a super detailed write-up, then you can definitely go into the Reddit thread and give them an update and all that. So what does this deck do? It runs a bunch of mana dorks, a bunch of ways to ramp up, like Nissa and Growth Spiral, and then you play a massive mass manipulation and grab all the stuff from your opponent's side of the field. So what does this deck run exactly? We're just going to explain the very basic way of how it works, just because the write-up definitely does a way better job than I'll probably ever do explaining this. So run a bunch of mana dorks, so we have 10 mana dorks. And then what you want to do is you want to play Land of Wells or any of these mana dorks, ramp up into at least Nissa as fast as possible. Once Nissa is out, she adds double mana if you tap a forest. So if you tap a forest for mana, she adds another forest. And then as soon as you get Nissa out, you can do what is like an untapped trick or something like that. So basically what you do is play land, land untapped, tap land for tap forest for 2 Nissa lands, tap forest for 2 mana, then use Nissa's +1, which will untap that land, making it a creature. But even though it's a creature, you can still tap for mana. So you're technically getting 4 mana out of 1 forest a turn, if possible. So make sure to do that trick where you play the forest, tap it first, then +1, and then tap it again if you need the extra mana. But always tap the forest first, and then whatever land you're going to animate first, and then plus her up. So, and basically you'll get a ton of mana, and then you simply either use Entrancing Melody to gain control of one creature, Hydroid Krasis to draw a ton of cards, or our main card, Mass Manipulation, to take control of as many permanents as possible. So that's really it to the deck. You must have 4 breeding pools, as that helps out a lot. I am missing 2 Hinterland Harbors just because I don't have the wild cards, but make sure you at least have the 4 breeding pools. Ugin is kind of optional, depending on what you have as far as wild cards. He has gotten some play and some use out of it. Same thing with Vivian. These 2 cards are kind of optional in my opinion, but they definitely work against the side matches when it comes to the sideboard, switching them in and out. But you can definitely run it without these 2 cards. And then in the sideboard, we have 3 negates for, of course, any control matchups, which we didn't really face that many. 4 Growth Chamber Guardians. This is how your deck actually kind of changes into almost a mid-range deck, which is kind of cool. So 4 Growth Chamber Guardians. This is for like an aggro matchup where you need to slam down creatures just in case he kills you too fast. Definitely helps out a ton. I mean, every aggro matchup I faced, if I was able to sideboard in the Growth Chamber and draw it, I usually won that game. 2 Thrashing Bronzon to deal with artifacts or enchantments. 4 Frilled Mystics. If it's going to be a long control matchup or a mid-range matchup, you can throw in some Frilled Mystics. 1 Biogenic Ooze, as that just, creates extra ooze. And I don't really know, to be honest, Biogenic Ooze. I just saw it on the list and I was like, okay, I'll run Biogenic Ooze. I mean, it is a pretty good card, but I don't really have a good explanation as to why it's in the sideboard. And then 1 Carnage Tyrant for the controlled matchup. So I hope you guys enjoy the games. Feel free to like the video if you enjoy it, and definitely check out the Reddit thread in the description below. Alright, let's try to go for game here. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this land. Alright, so I need 4 mana for Mass Manipulation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap this. Let's tap everything. So this makes double mana. Oh wait, sorry. What? I'll do that one. Blue, blue, green, green. Click her, plus her. Get out this, untap it. Tap. Mass Manipulation for, can we do it for 4? I think we can do it for 4. If not, then 3 is fine. Whoops. Yep, 4. Woo! And that is how you get to Diamond. Don't know why that was a close game, but they get those fairies off first turn. It's like it's GG. Nice. Diamond tier 4. Because I was doing like 24 hours, I mean not 24 hours, I was doing like 12-hour streams all last week. It was crazy. But that was because I couldn't find something to do. Now I found something to do, because now I have the job. And I've also been doing just magic research for other stuff, so that's kept me kind of busy. No blocks. Oh, this is game over if he doesn't do something. Oh, there's spell. Oof. Ooh, it's at 8? It's at 8? What? Did I just see an 8 Nissa? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now I'm gonna grab every land in my deck if you don't concede. Wow, that was crazy. Oh, and I get a free Narset too? Oh my god, I get everything for free. Who doesn't love free? Oh, no I don't. Let's see, how can I get stuff for free right now?
You can't stop nature.
Guess I'll take this. Alright, so... Damn, I wanted everything for free. Oh, I forgot the Narset. See, I forgot the Narset, just like everything else. Alright, you know what? I'll play this, pay 0. Confirm. To take control of this, see if he counters it. Oof. Oh, man. Maybe he did that on purpose, but I don't think so. Yay, we super friends now. Oh my god. And we misclicked on that one. That was probably ridiculous. Yeah, he double conceded. He said nope.